Good morning, officers. I'm Sergeant Griff Markosian, your instructor for today's training exercise. For those of you who haven't been here before, this is SWAT's shooting house, a simulated exterior and interior where we practice tactical movement, stealth and dynamic entries, hostage rescue, and suspect neutralization. Today's exercise consists of basic maneuvers and tactics. Your goals are prioritized. First, set up an exterior containment perimeter. Monitor crisis negotiations, and then, if the situation dictates, plan and carry out a structure entry. Use stealth tactics if you want the suspects to remain unaware of your presence for as long as possible. A dynamic entry is advisable if an immediate threat calls for speed and decisive action. Move through the building, clearing and securing rooms as you go. Remember to always look before you leap by having the scout mirror doors and corners. If a room appears clear of suspect activity, the elements should move into it cautiously, slicing the pie and alternating directions. When confronting a bad guy, verbally challenge him before making any aggressive moves. It's always preferable to have the suspect release the hostage and surrender of his own free will. Of course, if he's presenting an active threat, you'll need to use your best judgment. Your first priority is to protect innocence. Your second, the lives of your fellow officers. Before we get started, I'd like to make a few introductions. Officers Vargas and Sylvester will be playing our hostage and suspect, respectively. I'm sure I don't need to remind you that your weapons are loaded with live ammo, and even method-acting officers take offense when you shoot at them. On the other hand, feel free to use tear gas and flashbangs, with discretion, of course. You need to get accustomed to the effects of these non-lethal implements of war. We're also honored to have a guest celebrity with us today. Retired LAPD Chief of Police Daryl Gates. He'll be giving us the benefit of his experience by providing helpful suggestions as you work your way through the shooting house. Finally, our newly installed Chief of Police is here to watch SWAT in action. He'll be serving as our crisis commander in the field, so let's try to make a good first impression on him. How about it? Even though SWAT tries to train for the worst-case scenario, every call-up is unique and unpredictable. Train hard, stay alert, and always expect the unexpected.
Shake it up. You're coming with me!
Please don't hurt me.
Make sure the straps are tight. Sniper team in position. I'm on it.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sergeant Mike Alvarez. I'm the primary negotiator on SWAT's crisis negotiation team. The CNT's duty is to negotiate a non-violent resolution to a barricaded suspect situation. First, we try to establish communications via an internal phone line or bullhorn call-out. If that doesn't work, we might deliver a phone in the box, otherwise known as a throw phone. Once we've established a communication link, my job is to talk to the suspect, gain his trust, and buy time for the tactical teams. Other CNT members establish a criminal profile. They gather intelligence and maintain a log of the proceedings. We also have a psychologist and language specialists on call. When successful, the CNT provides suspects with non-confrontational alternatives, defusing potentially tragic situations and preventing unnecessary violence.
Put it down easy, and no one gets hurt. Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Suspects under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, even though this was only a training exercise, I'll be going over the proceedings in great detail. Only by learning from our mistakes can we hope to better ourselves. We got a hostage back, and quite possibly saved a life. You are to be commended for a job well done. The good news is that we've got a suspect in custody. The arresting officer will receive the appropriate commendation. In summary, this operation could not have gone better. You all conducted yourselves with great courage, resourcefulness, and skill. You fought as you trained, neutralizing the situation without serious injury to hostage, officer, or suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, you've done yourselves and the department proud.
Okay, people, let's get started. Today we're simulating a barricaded suspect situation using this abandoned warehouse as our training ground. I'd like to point out the elementary school next door. If this was a real call-up, your first priority would be to clear the playground and classrooms. Set up a sniper unit to provide high-ground surveillance and cover. Then, if negotiations fail, elements move in and systematically clear the warehouse. Remember to leave trailers behind you as you go, but always keep the big train moving. The simulation involves multiple bad guys and hostages. Thanks to the friends and wives who volunteered to act out these roles. Because of civilian involvement, your weapons are loaded with blanks today. Fire as necessary to practice shooting protocol, but please do not use tear gas or flashbangs. I want to see strategic thinking and tactical movement. Be careful, and remember, as you train, so shall you fight.
Chopper 1 on its way. Shake it up. Make sure the straps are tight.
Alvarez reporting, Chief. We're playing this for real, assuming a disgruntled ex-employee situation. He has a friend with him and they're holding hostages. There's no telephone, so I'd like to get a throw phone in there to establish communications.
Good idea, Alvarez. Authorized throw phone.
Roger. Shields, officers. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. Affirmative.
Roger that. We'll provide an element leader with the throw phone. The assault teams will decide how to insert the phone into the warehouse.
Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. Sniper team in position. I'm on it. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. Sniper team, we have a visible threat. Affirmative.
Tear gas may incapacitate the suspect, depending on the individual's weight, physical
Chopper 1 on
condition,
scene.
and whether drugs or
Suspect
alcohol
spotted.
are
Weapon
involved.
Chopper 1 in position.
One
I'll
canister
give
of
you
tear gas will
Chopper 1
blanket
going into
1,000
orbit.
square feet.
Over.
Higher
Appears clear.
concentration may cause serious physical complications
Chopper 1
or
reporting
death.
suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open. Threat.
Police, stay out of the line of fire.
Civilian located.
The element delivered the throw phone, Chief, and we're talking to the suspects. They want
under
some
arrest.
food. Steak and lobster, if you can believe that. Should we
Suspect
give it to them?
spotted. Weapon in
Affirmative.
high ready.
We'll buy time.
We have a visible threat.
Okay, we'll send someone out for surf and turf. One of the element leaders will get the grub ASAP.
Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat.
Termination negotiations. Alvarez over and out.
Suspect neutralized.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control. Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Let me get my video camera.
Civilian located. Right. Suspect is under arrest. I'm on it. Got it. Civilian located.
LAPD, prepare to drop.
Suspect under arrest. I'm hit. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. Neutralized. Alert the paramedics.
LA police, listen up and follow.
Suspect is under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, because this was such a complicated training simulation, we'll review the operation in detail. I'll assume we were using live ammo and will debrief you accordingly, though officers will not be penalized for inappropriate use of their weapons. Flashbangs and tear gas were specifically forbidden during this exercise for the safety of civilian volunteers. Because you moved with speed and expediency, you completed the operation in time to keep our simulated victim from bleeding to death. As you demonstrated today, decisive alacrity often makes the call between life and death. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. It was rough out there today, but you officers performed with great skill and courage, neutralizing several dangerous suspects. There will be an investigation, but I'm confident that the actions taken will be ruled in-policy shootings. Who knows? There may even be a couple of medals coming down for this one. You guys slipped up, and an officer got hurt. Don't let it happen again. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
Come back here, you slut!
Ah! Don't! No! Dear God, someone help me! He's going to kill my baby!
Shake it up. Make sure the straps are tight.
Alvarez reporting, Chief. Here's what we know. This shack belongs to Thaddeus Keller, a criminal lawyer here in Pasadena. A neighbor called us when Keller's wife ran to his house with a bullet stuck in her shoulder. She's hysterical, but we've managed to ascertain that her husband is barricaded in the house with their 4-year-old daughter. The CNT is calling now. Hopefully, Keller will pick up the phone and we can talk him out. I'll keep you posted.
The area appears clear. Got it. Shields, officers. The area appears clear. Roger. The area appears clear. Civilian located. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. The barricade's still up.
Drop it!
Put it
right
down
now.
easy, and no one gets hurt.
Keller answered the phone. We're trying to talk to him now, but he's incoherent. Just keeps yelling about
Drop
his
it
wife.
right now.
Also,
Suspect
something about how
under
he's
arrest.
burning up. There may be drugs or alcohol involved. We'll run a background check. I guess it's up to the assault teams now. CNT out.
Suspect under arrest.
Take the time to verify your target. Shooting a non-threatening subject is a SWAT officer's worst nightmare.
Police, stay out of the line of fire.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, the barricaded hostage taker is SWAT's most common crisis situation. A peaceful resolution requires a delicate balance between negotiation, strategy, and assault tactics. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. The lab identified the pills found in the bathroom as methylphenidate, a prescription stimulant. The suspect's irrational behavior may have been caused by an overdose. We got a hostage back, and quite possibly saved a life. You are to be commended for a job well done. The good news is that we've got a suspect in custody. The arresting officer will receive the appropriate commendation. In summary, this operation could not have gone better. You all conducted yourselves with great courage, resourcefulness, and skill. You fought as you trained, neutralizing the situation without serious injury to hostage, officer, or suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, you've done yourselves and the department proud.
The money in the cash register. Get it, now!
Không, tôi đã bị cướp năm lần rồi, tôi không muốn nữa.
Chopper 1 on its way. First is up on the rack. Her cuts flying all over the shop floor. We won't have her back together for a couple of hours at least. Make sure the straps are tight.
CNT here. This has all the earmarks of a robbery gone sour. We questioned a transient who said he was taking a leak in the alley when he heard tires squealing. He came around to the front of the store and saw two men in ski masks jumping out of that car. The guy ran to the gas station on the corner, and the attendant called it in. We're attempting to establish phone contact now.
I'm on it. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. Right. The area appears clear. Got it. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
Prior to officer deployment, check for suspect activity by mirroring
Suspect
around
spotted.
corners
Does
and
not
doorways.
appear to be an active threat at this time. Got it. Suspect spotted. Does
No
not
one's
appear
answering
to
in the
be an
store,
active
Chief.
threat at
We'll
this
keep
time.
calling, but perhaps you should make other plans.
Chopper 1 on scene. Chopper 1 in Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
Put it down easy, and no one gets hurt.
Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. Affirmative.
One move and your ass is toast.
Target located.
Put it down easy, and no one gets hurt.
Suspect neutralized.
Chúng nó không phải là những đứa hư hỏng.
Police, stay out of the line of fire.
Suspect under arrest. Suspect under arrest.
One move and your ass is toast.
Suspect under arrest.
Take the time to verify your target. Shooting a non-threatening subject is a SWAT officer's worst nightmare.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, we got a hostage back and quite possibly saved a life. You are to be commended for a job well done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. The wounded suspects are expected to live to do their time in jail. The department commends the responsible officers for coming down hard on a dangerous situation. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
All units to the Burbank-Glendale area. We have a code 30 Adam in progress at Victory Federal Bank.
This is 15R7 responding. Right around the corner. ETA 20 seconds. Code 2.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Shake it up.
Primary Negotiator Alvarez here. We've got a snafu bank robbery in progress.
Sniper team in
SWAT
position.
cars responded within seconds to the silent alarm. The bad guys took a look outside, saw all the black and whites, freaked, and dove back in. I'm assuming a probable barricade situation with multiple hostages. The phone lines are out, but we could try to get a throw phone in there. What do you think,
the
Chief?
bean burritos?
Good idea, Alvarez. Authorize throw phone.
We'll get the throw phone to an element. I don't know if you've been in this bank before, but the layout is pretty much as expected. There's an open customer area with some desks, the counters and clerk's office space, and a 500 square foot vault which is left open during regular business hours. That's about all we know.
We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. I've got it in position. Affirmative. Right. Shields, officers. Roger. Looks like the natives are restless. Civilian located.
Chopper 1 on
No
scene.
civilian located. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry.
Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. 4 over. Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
Civilian located. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Civilian located. Civilian located. located.
Take the time to verify your target. Shooting a non-threatening subject is a SWAT officer's
Civilian
worst
located.
nightmare.
Civilian located.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, punk?
Suspect spotted. Weapon is high ready. We have suspect neutralized.
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time.
The
Don't be
suspect's
afraid.
calling this
We have
one
the
himself.
situation under
Get
control.
you guys in there pronto. Alvarez, over and out.
Don't panic! Civilian located.
Move it!
Suspect under arrest. Looks like the natives are restless. Looks like the natives are restless. Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time. Yes, sir. Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, punk?
Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. Threat. Suspect neutral.
What part of LAPD don't...
Suspect under arrest. Yes, sir. Got it. Got it. Affirmative. Got it. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Suspect and hostage spotted. Hostage does not appear to be in immediate danger. Civilian located.
LA police, weapons down and hands up!
Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat.
LA police!
What? Suspect under arrest.
Take the time to verify your target. Shooting a non-threatening subject is a SWAT officer's worst nightmare.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, as you're all aware, we were severely outgunned today. The suspects were armed with automatic weapons. They wore body armor and were skilled at deploying booby traps. One even carried a hand grenade, for Christ's sake. We don't know who these people are, but they're organized, well-equipped, and very, very dangerous. Rest assured, the FBI and LAPD criminal investigators will scrutinize every scrap of evidence and follow every lead until we run these bastards to ground. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. Money recovered at the scene will help the bank identify stolen serial number sequences. One of the suspects was carrying some rather interesting reading material. It looks like standard terrorist dogma, how to overthrow the government and create chaos in our time. Typical anarchy crap, printed by an organization called the Five Eyes. We don't have a file on this group, but we've contacted the FBI for information. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. Neutralizing a threatening suspect without resorting to lethal force is well within the confines of acceptable SWAT tactics. The responsible officer will receive official recognition for a job well done. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
Hey, man! Mister! Hey, you! I'm not done in here yet. Like, come back later, okay? Hey, what are you doing? Are you gonna shoot at the planes? You're gonna get into big trouble, man. You shouldn't do this if you got like you. You kind of remind me of my brother, you know? Instead, got himself shot.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Shake it up. Make sure the straps are tight. Who ate the bean burritos?
Sergeant Alvarez reporting. Here's what we know. A man checked into the Airport Hawthorne Hotel, set up in a top-floor room, and started taking pot shots at the planes on the runway. The control tower is holding off flights in and out, but they're not happy about it. They're pressuring us to resolve the situation pronto and get them back on schedule. We're running an initial background investigation to determine suspect ID. I'll get back to you when we have something. CNT out.
Tear gas may incapacitate the suspect depending on the individual's weight, physical condition, and whether drugs or alcohol are involved. One canister of tear gas will blanket 1,000
Chopper
square
1
feet.
on its way.
A higher concentration may cause serious physical complications or death.
Right. Got it. Looks like the natives are restless. Affirmative. Looks like the natives are restless. Yes, sir. The area appears clear.
Chief, the suspect is a 25-year-old Caucasian male named Daniel Tufeld. He has a long history of psychiatric treatment and hospitalization.
Chopper 1 on scene.
Diagnosed
The area appears
paranoid
clear.
schizophrenic, but no clue. Looks like this is the first time he's taken a run for the border.
Chopper 1 moving into position.
All of them? Good. Ask the
area
manager
appears
about
clear.
his staff. Okay, Chief. We've cleared the guests out of the hotel.
The area
Fortunately,
appears
at
clear.
this time of day, hardly anyone was here. I'll contact you with further developments. CNT out.
Chopper 1 landing. Repel team loaded.
We have access. Prepare for
Chopper
stealth
1
entry.
moving into position.
The area appears clear. Fast rope on my mark. The area appears clear.
Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. The area appears clear.
Chief, we have a problem. The hotel manager checked his staff. One of the maids is missing, named Cynthia Barnes. She said to be pretty flaky, so this might be an extended cigarette break, but we should presume a hostage situation. We're in the process of calling the rooms on the top floor. Hopefully someone will pick up. Alvarez over.
Affirmative. Shields. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. Yes, sir. Roger. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. No can do, sir. Entry denied. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. Looks like the natives are restless. The area appears clear.
Chief Alvarez, something odd just happened. We received a phone call from someone claiming to be Miss Barnes.
The area appears clear.
She had to call from her cell phone because the suspect doesn't want us to find out
clear.
what room they're in. She didn't seem to be in any immediate danger. In fact, she didn't even sound scared.
The area appears
Before
clear.
she hung up, she said she'd call back with the suspect's demand. Chief, here's something strange. She referred to the gunman as Fred, but we know his name is Daniel.
Yes, sir. Got it. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry. Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time. Affirmative. Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time. Right. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
Ms. Barnes called back. She said Fred wants a car left at the hotel's rear entrance. Should we authorize it?
Bring around a vehicle. Let them think we're cooperating.
Okay, we'll send the vehicle up.
LA police, weapons down
It's
and
up to
hands
the
up.
assault teams now. CNT out.
Don't move. Leave everything to us.
What part of LAPD don't you
Don't move.
understand,
Leave
punk?
everything to us. Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Suspect under arrest. Suspect is under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. to summarize the operation, things get complicated when you've got a delusional gunman and a hostage who's possibly even more disturbed than the suspect. But being a SWAT officer in LA means taking them as they come. We got a hostage back, and quite possibly saved a life. You are to be commended for a job well done. The good news is that we've got a suspect in custody. The arresting officer will receive the appropriate commendation. In summary, this operation could not have gone better. You all conducted yourselves with great courage, resourcefulness, and skill. You fought as you trained, neutralizing the situation without serious injury to hostage, officer, or suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, you've done yourselves and the department proud. Okay, people, settle down and listen up. One of SWAT's primary duties is to serve high-risk warrants on suspects deemed armed and/or dangerous. Well, we've got one today. Remember the Victory Fed Bank robbery a couple of weeks ago? Detectives took a good look at the security tapes, and they noticed a van pulling away from the drive-up window just as the bad guys went inside. We ran a check on the plates. The van is registered to Richmond Longstaff. Prior convictions for carrying a concealed weapon and attempted robbery. No known location. We put out an APB, and last week it hit pay dirt. An unmarked unit spotted the van on Pacific Coast Highway. They tailed it to this compound way back in Topanga Canyon. Here are some surveillance shots of the area. There's a lot of activity in the compound. Kids, women, people coming and going day and night. We're not sure what's going on up there, but we put on a dog and pony show for the judge until she signed the search warrant. On the off chance this is bigger than it looks, the chief decided SWAT should take it. We leave in 30 minutes. Gear up.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Route to the crisis operation. Shake it up. Make sure the straps are tight. Who ate the bean burritos?
Alvarez here. Be advised that we're not sure who's home right now. There could be children inside. The phone service got cut off at this address 2 months ago. Would you like me to send in a throw phone? Of course, that would alert them to our presence.
I'm on it. Affirmative. I'm on it.
Negative on the throw phone, Alvarez.
I'm on it. Right. Got it. Got it.
Roger, no throw phone. You want to use a bullhorn to call them out?
Too much talk, not enough action. Terminate negotiations.
Civilian located in position. The area appears clear.
Handle it your own way. CNT, over and out.
The area appears clear. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Affirmative. Roger. Got it.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat. Suspect spotted in the open.
In progress. Suspect and hostage in the open. Repeat. Suspect and hostage located. Garcia out. Roger. Right. Roger. Affirmative in position. Give us a good word, Chief.
Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Or over.
Garcia reporting. Suspect located in proximity to armored car.
Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, Pup?
Suspect neutralized. Suspect spotted.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located.
Have a Suspect neutralized. Looks like the natives are restless. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat.
Suspect located. Repeat. Suspect spotted in the open.
Suspect neutralized. Got it. Roger. I'm on it. I'm on it. Taking it down, Chief. Watch Bertha make a nice big hole for the entry team. Affirmative. Got it. Right. Yeah. Taking it down, Chief. Watch Bertha make a nice big hole for the entry team. Suspect under arrest. Got it. Civilian located. Civilian located.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
The area appears clear. The area appears clear.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, when children are caught within the crisis perimeter, it is SWAT's first priority to get them out safely. We consider the children of suspects to be hostages, albeit hostages presumed sympathetic to their parents' plight. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. We found some pretty sophisticated weapons in and around the compound. If this is an organization, they might be building up quite an arsenal. You got in fast enough to prevent the suspects from destroying their drug cache. We're sending it over to the lab for analysis. Looks like PCP or a close cousin. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. The wounded suspects are expected to live to do their time in jail. The department commends the responsible officers for coming down hard on a dangerous situation. You officers did good work today by taking out an armed and active threat. Though policy mandates a temporary suspension for the neutralizing officer, the appropriate medals will be awarded for your bravery in the battlefield. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
Chopper 1 unavailable, Chief. We're code 3 in Canoga Park.
And a jaws, man. Sniper team in position.
CNT reporting. As you can see, we've got pieces of one very dead guy out there.
Who ate the bean
SWAT and the
burritos?
bomb squad were requested because the anonymous caller said there'd be more explosions.
Affirmative.
People might be holed up in the quarry or those shacks. Want me to bullhorn the area?
Negative. Let's keep it quiet for now.
Civilian located.
Sniper team in position. Straps are tight. Right. Affirmative. I'm on it.
Roger that. Although if they've got anyone on the high ground, they already know we're here. End negotiations. Alvarez out.
Civilian located.
LA police, weapons down and hands up!
Suspect under arrest.
I need a hostage. You!
Don't hurt me!
Suspect and hostage spotted. Hostage does not appear to be in immediate danger.
LA police, weapons down and hands up!
Suspect under arrest. Looks like the natives are restless. Suspect under arrest.
Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Suspect is under arrest. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. I'm hit. I'm hit. I'm hit. Suspect under arrest.
Don't move. Leave everything to us. Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Suspect under arrest.
Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Police, stay out of the line of fire.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. Surprisingly, the confiscated dynamite does not match the quarry's supply. We're checking with the manufacturer to try to run down the buyer. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. Neutralizing a threatening suspect without resorting to lethal force is well within the confines of acceptable SWAT tactics. The responsible officer will receive official recognition for a job well done. You guys slipped up and an officer got hurt. Don't let it happen again. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
Request paramedic unit response to a downed male in the Melody Mobile Home Park, 724 South Canoga Boulevard. The unit number is not known.
Paramedic Unit 5 responding. Code 3. Over.
Chopper 1 on its way.
At a jog, man. Sniper team in position.
Alvarez here, Chief. Responding paramedics were shot at from one of these mobile homes. One paramedic wounded and currently en route to the hospital. Shall I call out the resident?
I'm on it.
Sniper team in position.
Right. Looks like the natives are restless. I'm on it. Sniper team in position. Got it. Who ate the bean burritos?
Negative. Let's keep it quiet for now.
Roger that. No call out. Negotiations terminated. Alvarez over.
Shields, officers. Make sure the straps are tight. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Civilian located.
Don't
Civilian located.
move. Leave everything to us.
Suspect under arrest.
Chopper 1 on scene. Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Or over. Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
Got it. Affirmative.
Prior to officer deployment, check for suspect activity by mirroring around corners and doorways.
Civilian located.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Civilian located.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Civilian located.
I don't know
Don't
who
move.
lives there.
Leave
Some
everything to
junkie, I
us.
guess.
Suspect under arrest. Suspect is under arrest. Suspect under arrest. The area appears clear. The area appears clear.
Prior to officer deployment, check for suspect activity by mirroring around corners and
Civilian
doorways.
located. Civilian located.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control. Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Suspect under arrest. Yes, sir. I'm on it. I'm on it. Civilian
Number 1
located.
reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Suspect under arrest. Roger.
LA police, weapons down and hands up.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
One move and your ass is toast.
Suspect under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, this mission made it clear why we never assume anything. What appeared to be a single injured suspect turned into a major firefight. The innocent bystanders were not so innocent after all, and the geographic proximity to our previous call-up in the quarry suggests a possible link between the perps. We're working to connect the dots, but even without hard evidence, it looks like someone's gearing up for trouble. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. Following standard procedures, you searched the innocent bystanders. Good thing, too, because one of the IBs carried a concealed weapon. After it's been tested for prints, it'll go to ballistics. They'll cross-check the barrel pattern with the bullet pulled out of the paramedic. Forensics will examine the OD's hand for powder grains to see if he could have pulled the trigger. My gut tells me he didn't. Breaking their record for speed, the drug lab analyzed the white powder found in the victim's mobile home. They tell me it's an analog of PCP. This stuff has a scientific name as long as my leg, but it's commonly called PCE. Funny thing is, it's identical to the contraband we found in Topanga Canyon. Maybe someone's setting himself up as the hot new supplier in town. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. Neutralizing a threatening suspect without resorting to lethal force is well within the confines of acceptable SWAT tactics. The responsible officer will receive official recognition for a job well done. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
Spurt Chadwick reporting from the Sky High newscopter. We're witnessing what looks like an impromptu riot in a Northridge strip mall. From here, it looks like people are fed up with civil injustice and police brutality, and they're letting their feelings be known. Of course, I'm not suggesting that what they're doing is justified. And even if you do agree with what you should definitely not come down to Reseda Boulevard to witness the excitement firsthand. We need to keep people away from this area, or no, get that.
Well, that worked out rather well. We'll get paid with a smile this time.
Right. How about we fade back and wait for the others? We can watch the whole show from someone's front porch. What a good Google at that show.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Affirmative.
Roger.
Roger. Right. Roger. Got it. Make sure the straps are tight. Who ate the bean burritos? Right. Yes, sir. Got it. Affirmative.
We don't know what triggered this, but we've got the start of a full-blown riot on our hands. I suggest we move fast.
Sorry, but I'm not allowed to chew the fat on duty.
Just watch out for civilians.
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible.
I'll try to
at this time.
bullhorn some sense into this mob.
Suspect under arrest.
Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Or over.
Suspect spotted. Weapon and high ready. We have a full threat.
You're coming with me. You can't do this to me.
Second hostage spotted.
Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over. Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Move it!
This is the Los Angeles Police Department. You are engaged in an illegal assembly. If you remain in the area, you are subject to arrest, disband, and return to your home.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Están tomando parte en una asamblea ilegal. Si se mantienen aquí, serán arrestados. Váyanse ya y regresen a sus casas inmediatamente.
LA Police, weapons down and hands up!
Suspect under...
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time.
Thank you. Come with me. Oh my God.
Suspect and hostage spotted. Hostage does not appear to be in immediate danger.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Suspect neutralized.
Suspect under arrest.
Put it down easy, and no one gets hurt.
Get lost.
Hey, you, come with me. Oh my god.
Police, stay out of the line of fire.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, punk?
Suspect under arrest. Suspect under arrest. Suspect under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, riot control is one of SWAT's duties. A riot situation calls for special tactics geared to minimizing civilian casualties and property damage, while neutralizing the situation as quickly as possible. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. You officers did good work today by taking out an armed and active threat. Though policy mandates a temporary suspension for the neutralizing officer, the appropriate medals will be awarded for your bravery in the battlefield. A good day all in all, people. You performed quite well out there, doing what had to be done to neutralize the situation. You acted professionally, resorting to weapon use only when absolutely necessary. Chief, you should be quite pleased with your officers today.
Sorry to interrupt the debriefing, Chief, but it looks like we have to go out again immediately. And back to the same location, too. Just got a call about some suspicious activity in the neighborhood adjacent to the riot scene. 2 suspects, probably armed. I know you're tired, people, but saddle up and prepare to ride.
First
Chopper 1 on its way.
Crisis operation. At a jog, men. Gas masks on my order.
Primary Negotiator Alvarez here. We believe 2 armed suspects are holed up within the cordoned areas. Some possible hideouts for storage facility, an abandoned house, and one of several inhabited houses. If we bullhorn, we'll call out the inhabitants, but also alert the suspects to our presence.
Negative. Let's keep it quiet for now.
Who ate the bean burritos? Start the party. First is here. Civilian located. Sniper team.
Roger
LA
that,
police,
no call out.
weapons down and hands up.
Get subject to assault team.
Good work,
CNC out.
LA police, weapons down and hands up.
Suspect under arrest. Affirmative. Got it. I'm on it. Ready for riot shield. Taking it down, Chief. Watch Bertha make a nice big hole for the entry team. Taking it down, Chief. Watch Bertha.
Chopper 1 on scene. Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
Looks like the natives are restless. Target missed.
police, listen up and follow directions.
The area appears clear.
Don't move. Leave everything...
Suspect under arrest. Affirmative. The area appears clear. Civilian located. Civilian located.
LA police, listen up and follow directions.
Civilian located. Civilian located. Suspect under arrest. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Got it.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Under arrest. Taking it down, Chief. Watch Bertha make a nice big hole for the entry team. Taking it down, Chief. Watch Bertha make a nice big hole for the entry team.
Chopper
Garcia
1
reporting.
moving into position.
Suspect located in proximity to armored car.
Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Or over. Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Or over.
What part of LAPD don't you understand?
Suspect under arrest.
I'm out of here. Or over.
Bertha moving out. Garcia over.
Sergeant Griff Marcosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, because the two suspects were in close proximity to the riot, they were most likely instrumental in its onset. They were much too heavily armed and protected to be common looters. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. We've completed the first round of suspect interrogation. No one's talking, except to spout anarchist doctrine like an evangelist whose lease is up. Now that I think of it, that crap sounds a lot like those pamphlets we found at the bank robbery. Huh. I wonder if they belong to the same organization. I think I'll suggest a new line of questioning: the 5 Eyes. You all know how dangerous CS gas can be. One gas grenade can blanket 1,000 square feet. Well, today someone made a grievous error in judgment. The gas was dense enough to cause severe illness and lasting medical complications. Well, enough said. To continue, whether by accident or deliberately, today a SWAT officer turned criminal by gunning down one of our own. Rest assured that the offending ex-officer will face the full penalty of the law. I don't even know where to begin. People, things went sour today. Very sour. SWAT is going to take a terrible credibility hit for your complete lack of professionalism in the field. We need to get our act together immediately, or the politicos and media will soon see to it that SWAT shuts down and the chief takes early retirement. All I want to know is, what the hell happened out there?
911 emergency dispatch. May I help you? May I have your name, please? Hello? Are you there?
Chopper 1 on its way.
Route to the crisis operation. Oh my. Step lively, guys. Who ate the bean burritos?
CNT reporting. Things look pretty quiet. Should I use the bullhorn, Chief?
Negative. Let's keep it quiet for now.
Affirmative.
Okay, Chief. No bullhorn. We've got a phone number for the house. Do you want me to call?
Looks like the natives
No,
are restless.
don't call yet.
Got it. Got it.
Roger.
Start the party. The person's here.
Alvarez, over and out.
Sniper team in position.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Right. Roger. Roger. Affirmative. Garcia reporting. Suspect located in proximity to armored car. Looks like the natives are restless. Sniper reporting. I have a green for go. We have access. Prepare for stealth entry.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Chopper 1 in position. Chopper 1 going into orbit. Over.
Entry denied.
Which way should we go? I'm out of here.
Suspect
Chopper
spotted.
1 reporting a
Weapons
suspect
high
holding
ready.
a
We have
hostage
visible
in the
threat.
open. We may have a life-threatening situation here.
Suspect spotted. Suspect I'm hit.
Don't worry, I'll get us out of here.
Taking it down, Chief. Watch first of it.
Don't worry,
Critical
I'll get us
situation
out
in
of here.
progress. Suspect and hostage. Yeah. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat. I'm hit.
Stick close now. Don't be scared.
Suspect holding the hostage. We
I
have a
don't trust you. Let
life-threatening
me go.
situation.
Ah!
Suspect neutralized.
Chopper 1 reporting a suspect holding a hostage in the open. We may have a life-threatening situation here.
Suspect under arrest.
What part of LAPD don't you understand?
Suspect spotted. Weapon high risk. Suspect neutralized.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control. Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Suspect under arrest. The area appears clear. Suspect under arrest. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Suspect is under arrest.
LAPD, prepare to drop.
Suspect under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, sometimes a mission isn't at all what we expect it to be. In this case, the domestic dispute call was a fake called in from a payphone, merely a ploy to get us involved in a small war. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. The money was recovered before the suspects could either hide it or escape with it. We checked the serial numbers, and they fit right into the series stolen from the bank. Looks like we're gathering evidence on some rather ambitious criminals. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. The wounded suspects are expected to live to do their time in jail. The department commends the responsible officers for coming down hard on a dangerous situation. You officers did good work today by taking out an armed and active threat. Though policy mandates a temporary suspension for the neutralizing officer, the appropriate medals will be awarded for your bravery in the battlefield. Well, people, today we did not follow the rules and an officer got killed. There will be an investigation to determine individual culpability. Put your chops on the table, people, because they're about to be busted. Apparently, your training went out the window when reality came in the door. While not a total disaster, the operation certainly suffered the consequences of your actions. It's going to cost this department big time to get us back on track.
My name is Philip Reston. Tell Mr. Finch I'm here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Reston, but you don't seem to be scheduled.
Schedule this.
Chopper 1 on its way.
At a jog, men. Gas masks on my order. Who ate the bean burritos?
Alvarez reporting. We got a call from the building security guard. When elevator service to the top floor was cut, he went up to check it out and discovered that the stair exit was barricaded as well. The floor is leased by a law firm with international government contracts. Very major players. General layout. 4 offices around a central, whatchamacallit, an atrium. Each office has an outer reception area. Each inner office has 2 corner windows. I can try all the phones on the floor and see if anyone picks up. Another CNT...
Check. Let's see if anyone's home.
Roger, I'll keep you posted. Alvarez, over.
Sniper team in position.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Garcia here, Chief. Bertha's up on the rack. Her guts lying all over the shop floor. We won't have her back together for a couple of hours at least.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Roger. I'm on it.
Looks like the natives are restless.
The area appears clear. The area
Chopper
appears
1
clear.
on its way.
The area appears clear. The area
Chopper
appears
1 on
clear.
scene. Chopper 1 landing. Repel team loaded.
The area appears clear. Repel on my order.
Chief, a female answered the phone in the office on the 3-4 corner. She gasped when I identified myself as a SWAT sergeant. I heard a male voice shouting and the sound of a slap. Then the line went dead. Looks like we've located the suspect or suspects. Guess it's up to the assault team now. CNT,
The
over
area
now.
appears clear. Got it. The area appears clear.
Chopper 1, go. I'm out of here. 4 over.
Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
LA police, weapons down and hands up!
Call my lawyer, immediately.
LA police, weapons
Suspect
down and
under
hands up!
arrest. The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Civilian located. The area appears clear. Civilian located. Yes, sir. Suspect holding the hostage. We have a life-threatening situation.
Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Suspect under arrest.
Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Right. Looks like the natives are restless. The area appears clear. Civilian located. The area appears clear.
Civilian located.
Civilian located. Civilian located. The area
Don't
appears
move.
clear.
Leave everything to us. Don't move. Leave everything to us.
Suspect under arrest.
Suspect is under arrest.
The area appears clear. The area appears clear. Civilian located.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, we've managed to piece together the following information. The suspect, Philip Reston, entered the law firm of Burnside, Finch, and Montgomery. He took the receptionist hostage and forced his way into Finch's office. Apparently they knew each other. Possibly this was a business relationship gone sour. You are to be commended for facilitating negotiations. By calling every office on the top floor, we pinpointed the suspect's location. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. Reston was carrying a cell phone. I tried the instant redial and got the answering machine at an auto body repair shop. What's interesting is that the shop's located on Old Chatsworth Road, 2 blocks from the phony domestic dispute call-up. A patrol unit's en route to check it out. Although we didn't have an official warrant, an officer accidentally picked up a brochure for a proposed housing development. We don't know if the proposal belonged to Mr. Finch or Mr. Reston, or whether the janitor dropped it. However, based on a map in the brochure, we do know this housing development is supposed to be built right on top of the Mojave gravel quarry. Why anyone would want to put up tract homes within a shout of the San Andreas Fault is beyond me, but you know these businessmen with deep pockets and no common sense. But I digress. In any case, we'll be checking out the possible connection. Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Angelica Blanchardi, the receptionist, was still a bit shocky from the ordeal, but we were able to ask a few questions before the doctor stepped in. Ms. Blanchardi wouldn't tell us anything about the law firm's confidential matters, but she did say that Reston used his cell phone to make one call. She couldn't hear much of the conversation, but Mayor Prescott's name came up. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. The lawyer, Jake Finch, refuses to talk to us without the presence of his lawyer, some hotshot who's flying in from Washington, D.C. tomorrow. In summary, this operation could not have gone better. You all conducted yourselves with great courage, resourcefulness, and skill. You fought as you trained, neutralizing the situation without serious injury to hostage, officer, or suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, you've done yourselves and the department proud.
Here they come!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor of Los Angeles, the Honorable D.J. Prescott.
Let's get into position.
Chopper 1 on its way.
Who ate the bean burritos? Civilian located. Gas masks on my order. Civilian located.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, punk?
I was just
Put it
following
down
orders.
easy, and no one gets hurt.
So much for my life of
Suspect
crime.
under arrest.
Put it down easy, and no one gets hurt.
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Suspect under arrest.
LAPD, you're under arrest. LAPD, you're under arrest.
Take it easy, cop.
Suspect under arrest.
Alvarez here, Chief. The mayor is on site. He's preparing
Chopper
to make a
1,
speech
we have a
in 14
civilian out on
hours.
open ground. No
Our
suspect
people are ready
visible at
and
this
waiting for
time.
their assignments. Alvarez over.
You guys having fun?
Got it.
Chopper 1 in position. I'll keep you notified. Or over.
Keep away from me.
So, was there much traffic on Colorado Boulevard?
Keep away from me. Keep away from me.
So, was there much traffic on Colorado Boulevard?
Keep away from me.
Looks like the natives are restless. Suspect under arrest.
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time.
Looks like the natives are restless.
You guys having fun?
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time.
Remember to pick up your trash.
Right.
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time. We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time.
Keep up the good work, officer.
Remember to pick up your trash.
We have a civilian out on open ground. No suspect visible at this time.
Remember to pick up your trash.
Suspect spotted. Weapon and high ready. We have a visible threat. Suspect spotted. Weapon and high ready. We have a visible threat.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Suspect neutralized. Suspect neutralized.
Chopper 1 reporting suspect located. Repeat, suspect spotted in the open.
Suspect neutralized. Suspect under arrest. Suspect under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, this was obviously the work of a well-organized, well-equipped terrorist group. Your thorough search and recovery procedures provided us with some valuable evidence. At least one sniper rifle was recovered at the scene. They were using a pricey model, the M40A1 to be exact. The Marine Corps uses those babies. We'll contact the USMC to see if they've had any armory break-ins lately. If memory serves, we recovered an M40A1 at the Topanga Canyon high-risk warrant, didn't we? Check the serial numbers to see if they're consecutive. This thing just keeps getting more convoluted all the time. We've got to shut these bastards down. Fast! Multiple hostages rescued. That's doing things the way they should be done. Multiple suspects were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. We're questioning the terrorists separately, trying to play them against each other, but so far they're refusing to eat or drink, much less say anything. The wounded suspects are expected to live to do their time in jail. The department commends the responsible officers for coming down hard on a dangerous situation. Well, people, today we did not follow the rules and an officer got killed. There will be an investigation to determine individual culpability. Put your chops on the table, people, because they're about to be busted. Apparently, your training went out the window when reality came in the door. While not a total disaster, the operation certainly suffered the consequences of your actions. It's going to cost this department big time to get us back on track.
Were the assassins acting independently, or were they part of an international conspiracy?
Were the SWAT officers remiss in their duties by... What was that?
This is Sergeant Markosian. Metro Station is under attack by unknown forces. All officers gear up and report to the armory immediately. Repeat, Metro Station is under attack.
Stay in here and take cover. Now excuse me while I find out just what the hell's going on in my station.
Chief reporting, civilian located. Dynamic tactics. I'm hit. I'm hit. Suspect neutralized. Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have suspect neutralized.
Let me get my video camera.
Roger.
Mind if I watch?
Suspect spotted. Weapon in high ready. We have a visible threat.
I'm taking you with
What
me.
part of LAPD don't you understand, pup?
You will be our witness. You will be our witness.
Suspect under
To me,
arrest.
I'm a reporter. Make the sacrifice with us. Hey, take it easy. Hey, take it easy.
Weapon in high ready.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, pup?
Make the sacrifice with us.
Suspect under arrest.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Suspect neutralized. Suspect is under arrest.
LAPD, you're under arrest.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Suspect neutralized. Suspect is under arrest. Right. Got it. Affirmative.
I don't usually do this sort of thing, but under the circumstances,
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Weapon in high Looks like the natives are restless.
I'm taking you with me.
I've got to get
I'm
out of
taking you
here.
with me.
Suspect
I
neutralized.
don't usually do this sort of thing, but under
Under the circumstances.
Suspect under arrest.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Take it easy and no one dies. Just let me go! Take it easy and no one dies.
Right.
I'll shoot if you make a break for it.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I've got to get out of here.
Roger that.
All I'm asking for is an excuse to kill you.
I've got to get out of here.
What part of LAPD don't you...
Suspect spotted.
Take it easy and no one dies.
Suspect
Hey,
neutralized.
take it easy! What part of LAPD don't you...
Suspect neutralized. Suspect neutralized.
Don't be afraid. We have the situation under control.
Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
What part of LAPD don't you understand, punk?
All I'm asking for is an excuse to kill you.
Hey, take it easy!
Suspect under arrest.
Ah!
Suspect spotted. Does not appear to be an active threat at this time.
Suspect spotted. Does not appear. Suspect spotted. Weapon neutralized. Suspect neutralized. Suspect under arrest. Suspect spotted. When the area is clear, we have suspect neutralized. Suspect is under arrest.
The area appears clear.
The area appears clear.
The area appears clear.
I
Suspect
don't usually
neutralized.
do this sort of thing, but under the circumstances.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
What? Suspect neutralized.
Suspect neutralized. The area appears clear.
this to me. I'm a
Sort
reporter.
of thing, but under the circumstances.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter. You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Do this sort of thing, but under the circumstances.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
That order is unclear. Please repeat.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
I don't usually do this sort of thing, but under the circumstances.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter. You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Do this sort of thing, but under the circumstances.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter. You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
I don't usually do this sort of thing, but under the circumstances.
Do you have a statement to make to the world? You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Sort of thing, but under the circumstances.
You can't do this to me. I'm a reporter.
Got it. Gas masks on my order. Gas masks on my order. Suspect spotted. Weapon and high ready. We have a visible threat. Suspect under arrest. Suspect under arrest. Suspect neutralized. Looks like the natives are restless.
One move and your ass is toast.
Suspect neutralized. Suspect under arrest. Who eat the bean burritos?
Today is a tragic day for SWAT. Among the fallen, we must include Sergeant Griffin Marcosian, a 27-year veteran of the force and one of the finest police officers I have ever known. Griff is survived by his wife Peggy and their 4 daughters. I know I speak for all of us when I say he'll be sorely missed. I'll attempt to carry out the debriefing in his place, if such a thing is possible. As many of you are aware, Mayor Prescott graced us with a visit just before the terrorist attack. Maybe he felt compelled to thank us in person for saving his ass. I mean, for preventing his assassination. Perhaps after we've pieced this puzzle together, the mayor will have a few additional words for us. We got one of the media personalities back. You are to be commended for a job well done. Multiple terrorists were arrested in this operation. We're holding them for questioning. You did a good job out there, people. Be proud. The wounded suspects are expected to live to do their time in jail. The department commends the responsible officers for coming down hard on a dangerous situation. Today was as bad as it gets, but you performed with great skill and courage, neutralizing dangerous terrorists. There will be an investigation, but I'm confident that the actions taken will be ruled in-policy shootings. Today, multiple bystanders were wounded through our negligence. This is not good. The media is going to land on us like a ton of bricks. Believe me, we won't hear the end of this for a long, long time. Fight as you train. You hear that all the time. Today you forgot it, and good officers died for no reason. What a waste. What a terrible waste. Considering that Metro itself was attacked by well-equipped terrorists with the advantage of surprise, perhaps we should be excused for our shoddy performance. But part of our job is to expect the unexpected. I'm disappointed. To summarize, over the past few hectic months, we've seen a lot of terrorist activity, culminating in the siege on Metro today. Perhaps by examining what we know, we'll uncover the motivation for this senseless violence. We know that pamphlets recovered at the Victory Federal Bank were published by an organization called the Five Eyes. During questioning, persons suspected of instigating the San Fernando Valley riot avowed similar opinions to those found in the pamphlets. We believe that this Five Eyes group, or cult, or whatever, was responsible for both the bank robbery and the riot. PCE is an unusual analog of the hallucinogen PCP, commonly known as angel dust. The fact that we confiscated bags of PCE at both the Melody Trailer Park and the Topanga Canyon compound establishes the link, albeit a tenuous one, between the residents at these 2 locations. Whether one group was selling and the other buying, or whether they're all part of the same organization, is as yet unknown. We know the M40A1 sniper rifles recovered from the Topanga Canyon compound match those confiscated during the attempt to assassinate the mayor in Griffith Park. Those snipers obviously belong to a well-funded, well-equipped organization. Victory Federal provided us with the serial numbers of the money stolen from the bank. Some of this money showed up at the phony domestic dispute call-up. No doubt this organization is perpetrating robberies to finance their terrorist operations. During the hostage situation in the law office, we recovered the suspect's cell phone. Hitting the redial connected us with an address in geographic proximity to the phony domestic call-up. Further investigation at the auto body repair shop showed it to be abandoned, but in such a hurry that the lights were still on. The owners checked out clean, but I suspect a connection between the shop employees and the residents at 5150 Old Chatsworth Road. During the call-up in Lawyer Finch's office, one enterprising officer recovered a brochure for a proposed housing development. This development was to be built on the Mojave Gravel Quarry site. On contacting the quarry's owner, we learned that a local business consortium had been pressuring him to sell to them. This he refused to do. He thought he'd heard the last of them, but then the quarry exploded. Now this is where things get interesting. Suspecting a connection between Finch and Reston, we got a search warrant for the lawyer's office. Detectives went through the files and discovered that Finch is legal counsel for the business consortium. This group of entrepreneurs includes some of the richest men and women in Los Angeles, and in a shocking conflict of interests, our own dear Mayor Prescott. From all the evidence gathered, it appears that Mayor Prescott has betrayed the public's trust by putting his self-interests above those of the electorate. It's also apparent that his business consortium has ties to a terrorist organization known as the Five Eyes. Perhaps this explains why someone would want to take pot shots at you in the park, Mayor Prescott. You want to tell us about it?
It wasn't all my fault. Yes,
I belong to a selective group of LA businessmen who only have the best interests of the city at heart. We wanted to build a progressive, user-friendly living environment for our worthy citizens. The quarry was the best possible location. Unfortunately, the owner wouldn't accept our generous offer. Thaddeus Keller was handling the deal, but after he freaked out, we turned it over to Finch. Finch contacted an organization he said would help us persuade the quarryman to sell. At first, the Five Eyes didn't want the job, some nonsense about conflicting doctrines. They said they had available resources of their own. I assume by that they meant the bank robbery. However, after you raided their headquarters, they contacted us, agreeing to help us out in exchange for money and weapons to replace those SWAT confiscated. Well, they screwed up the job at the quarry and got their trailers raided as well. But we decided to use them for one more job. We figured that a riot at the Valley Shopping Center would drive down the price of some property we had our eyes on. That worked out all right. But the Five Eyes demanded more money in exchange for silence. I knew the location of another one of their safe houses, so I called in a phony domestic dispute knowing SWAT would respond and take them out. But rather than scaring them off, that just made them madder. One of their leaders called on Finch, their only connection to us. He must have tortured the lawyer to reveal my involvement. Then, when they tried to kill me right in public view, I tell you, these bastards are insane. After that, they threatened to go to the police with information that would get me not only impeached, but many important businessmen indicted as well. Just imagine what that would do to the financial structure of the city. I came to Metro to try to get them before they could get to you. Well, you know the rest.
The higher they are, the further they fall. Mayor, forgive me for speaking my mind, but you are a complete idiot. However, I have to thank you for helpfully providing the information that links all the evidence. We'll keep you and your cronies in protective custody until the trial, so at least you don't have to worry about any more assassination attempts. That the Five Eyes dared attack Metro Station is a black mark against the credibility of the LAPD. I think we've taken out most of that organization, and we'll soon mop up any remaining dregs. My personal career is on somewhat shaky ground, but I'm sure the mayor's confession will help vindicate my actions to the investigation committee.
Officers, during these past few months, you've been tested to the limits of your training and courage. You all deserve credit for demonstrating the professionalism, bravery, and skills befitting special weapons and tactics. SWAT is indeed the elite force of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Vicious alleys, lies and deals, a faceless
for being fine.